presentation of the National Football League.
And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Leading the Raiders sideline, that is head coach Pete Carroll. His guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hume. That is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And here we go from Philly. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. It's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, took great care of the football. And of course, when he cares less about those two numbers, he's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Quick throw completed by May. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. First and 10 from the 43.
And an Eagles first down.
Kamara running out of the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Made a throw it. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Trying to sneak May. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the gun, it's May. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It's now second and 10.
Back to the air. It's May. Hits him on the out route. And he goes down a little short of the 40. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Counter give to Kamara. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He tucks it and takes off. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles first down. First and goal at
Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. It's second and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Kamara. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. We touch the tackle. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, to be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they can get the win in the end.
Second down now. They need 7. Herbert from the gun. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Here's Herbert, first and 10. That's caught. Devon Achane. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. Finds his back. Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
We go play action. Here's Herbert. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up second down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Herbert to throw once more. That's complete to Sam Laporta. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. The Eagles and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in second place. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. May. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Here's May. He'll try and run this. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Go left side, cut by Douglas. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20.
That's good for an Eagles.
First and 10. He keeps it on the option. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. All set now. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go play action. Here's May. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They give on second to Camaro. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Ryan Anger getting the call on the fourth down punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
A gain of 4 yards. And
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
incomplete. He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Here's Achane up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Come down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Only about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Achane gets this on the draw. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like about 1 on 1st down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Got his man, Hopkins has it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Tracy on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
12 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the
First down, May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first
That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Now let's sort this out. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
May now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Raiders send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, Herbert trying again. Here's a screen for Achane. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming.
A gain of 1. Brings up
3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles about set to go on offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Running left, this is Camaro. Gets some space around midfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from 37. Zone read here, the handoff to Camaro. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st down throw for May. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. All right, here we go. Second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
Running right, it's Kamara. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up? No.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Drake made the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. At that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raiders send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And not only has he reached the century mark in receptions this season, but it's good enough to sit him among the league's leaders in that category. First and 10, here's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It's a gain
To throw, Herbert.
brings up 2nd and a yard.
That's into the hands of Moreau. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Play action now for Herbert. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down here at the 16. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
They run, it's Achane. Has some room to work. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The kick is
That one splits the uprights.
ties the game.
And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And they'll have enough time to try to get it into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining. First call here coming from the shotgun. May off the play fake. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On the gun, it's May.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Catch made left side by Judy. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Jerry Judy.
Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time.
7.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing again, it's May. He keeps it and takes off. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
16 yards. That's good for Eagles.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, here's May. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders send running back Devon Achan getting back to work. And he can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
At the 26-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds his back. A-chain. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Herbert back to throw. Held in by Myers. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
4 yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. A gain of 14.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. A dangerous throw. He almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Herbert. Completed over the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal, Raiders.
Now Herbert again. Catch is made in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and that can really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. 1st down throw for May. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
To number 18, Jack Besh. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Each made by Alvin Kamara. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
He'll
8.
come up on 1st and 10.
Good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's May again. Finds him over the middle. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
May now from the gun. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Eagle.
In the red zone on 1st. Screen here for Kamara. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Kamara will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They go to him again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Ali to return it. Jukes away from one. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Last run, not a lot of help, Rob. 9 to go now on second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's on the end route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. A run now with H.M. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Las Vegas.
Herbert now off the play fake. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Herbert now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Herbert from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. It's Herbert once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that or being stopped short of the sticks.
A 45-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return coming from the 6. We dodge the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. The Eagles and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Quick throw completed by May. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. Bounces us outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. And he's going to take it himself. And that's when Reed goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
To throw, here's May. This is Lovely working the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets them 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. And I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's made in the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Raiders are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. All in left side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chan. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Throws caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
There's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Here's May on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. May's going to take it himself. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Walker. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Off the
2nd
play
and
action,
2.
May. Returning to his go-to, it's Judy. And they have this run into the red zone now at the 15.
It's a gain of 11.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
May now from the gun.
And 6.
Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to number 86. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're turning to the option on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
May. Caught by his back. Kamara. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Little tacks on the extra points. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Ali to return it. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard
H-Chan to the right. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
tackle.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Raiders trail by a field goal. Desperation time here on fourth. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
Second down, it's another give to Camara. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Another run for Camara. He's stopping after a gain of about 3. They leaves him looking at fourth down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Raiders are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. It's another one into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. He'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's brought down at the line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's now third and
Here he is to throw. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles, to the running back Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the gun, it's May. Low right side finds Besh. And he's tackled for no gain. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more.
41, Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 8. Brings
Throwing
up
now.
3rd and 1.
That's Cox. This is Loveland. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Eagles, 1st down.
To the air yet again, May. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. The kick is off the mark, no good. And that should be their last gasp in this game.
There's no question, Kate. He holds himself to blame for the loss, but I hold this offensive blame and fault more. That was a longer kick than they were comfortable with for a game on the line, but he did his best to try to will it through anyway.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah,
but it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Philadelphia.